Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Relaxing with Allie. 7:36 p.m. Actually, Scorpio, I transform 11th house friends. So it's a growth. You could have maybe you coming into like a big group of people that resonate with you, or a big group of people that like y'all just think on the same wavelength. This could be maybe you go somewhere and you like, I don't know. This could be like, it could be like um couple of ways. Like you just you gaining a lot of friends, a lot of people just like you, like-minded people. It could also be like you go somewhere, you meet somebody, or you meet a group of people, like they already a group of people, and then you join in. It could be something like that too. What's this? But definitely a transformation though, especially in friends. So the people around you, people that you call friends, if you, especially maybe if you don't have friends, or you switching up the friends. I analyze. Yeah, so like-minded people. Libra, I balance. And part of fortune increase. Aries, I am. Mercury, mind. Cancer, I feel. So I feel like it's a whole bunch of you definitely got a like an influx of money coming in, or if you had a problem with money, or maybe you were trying to get more, or maybe invested somewhere or something like that. Part of fortune increase is coming in, so you have a balance in money. With Virgo, I analyze. I feel like you've assessed the situation, so I feel like you're investing in what you want, things that you want, things that you're interested in, things that this kind of come off like stock too. Some of y'all might be investing in stock, or if it's not that, maybe I don't know, it just come off like you, yeah, revolution. Like it comes off like something is kind of like over or something. So maybe this comes off like you was renting. Let's say you on a payment plan for like, let's say it's furniture, right? Like you got your living room set, and it's on a payment plan. So let's say you still had a balance left. Well, the balance is cleared. So yeah, Mercury reinvention, Mercury retrograde, and you got the Sun, Spirit, Void, of course, Moon, Saturn, the Truth, North Node, life's life's purpose, 12th house, escape. So everything transforms. You start off with transformation. Everything transforms, but I feel like if you're worried about money at all, or investments, or you trying to pay something off, it's cleared off. Yeah, Taurus, I have earth element, stability, and then moon and soul. So you on the right track. I feel like you're getting many of signs that let you know that you're on the right track. Like, keep going. I feel like, I don't know, so it's either one, either this transformation is coming around the corner, like that, like it's pulling up on you, or you're in the middle of the transformation already. I feel like you're very stable. Like something is extremely stable. That's why everything I've done is perfected. That's why I'm connected. It won't fall apart. I feel like you just trust yourself. Like with Moon and Soul, I feel like you trust yourself. You it's like shit, it be get me into some not so good situations sometimes. But I just go with how I feel. you know. But I feel like you finally balance something out. I feel like, especially with, if it got anything to do with your, maybe like your, that's what I'm saying, your shadow side. I feel like you cleared out a lot of karma, a lot of debts, a lot of karma, a lot of personal things. I feel like you worked on the monster within. Like you cleared out a lot. And then with that, you figured out how to balance out things. I feel like it's just things. I feel like, man, you got part of fortune increase. You got a lot of money coming in. Like, there's no other way I can spend that. What's this? Like, I'm trying to make it to where you still, you get your flowers for being humble and all of that too. Like, you made it through. But at the end of the day, your energy kind of come off like, fuck that. I want what I want. Let's go. Let's get to it. Everything is absolutely perfect. Like, it balanced out. It all balanced out. It all worked out. And it all worked out. What's this? But I feel like there's a many of things that you could do, or there's something that you can do. There's something, the sun and sun spirit. There's something that you want to do. You got sun spirit and you have moon soul, 1 and 2. So you're on the right track. All you have to do is, so I feel like there's an idea that you have, but I feel like you kind of like, okay, I'm about to do this. 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 Okay, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Yeah, Neptune, or no, Saturn return age. Something went on a full cycle. I feel like you definitely learned a lot. Your destiny, you're on the right track. I feel like you might have got knocked off track before, but you're definitely back on track now. So that's what I'm saying. I think you're in the middle of the transformation. I don't think it's coming up on you. I think you kind of already in it. Now, you also could have already gone through the transformation, and it's all just, it's like you got like a little pep in your step now. It's you gotta lean when you walk. I don't know. What's this? But yeah, you see balance. You see, like, maybe you see your fortune increasing. Like, maybe you see something going up. But I feel like you're happy though. You got friends. You got you feel good. You're on track. Like you're on your destiny. You're on route. So. And it all worked out. I feel like you end up just having the best life. Like you worked for it. I feel like you get great friends. You get what you want, balance. You get, like, your soul is clear. I feel like you did so here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Prior to, you had a life before we met. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say it like that. You had a life before we met. I feel like you cleared out a lot. I feel like you've learned a lot. You had to unlearn, to relearn. You had to clear out a lot to just, I feel like you had to break free. Because you come off like you've broken generational curses. I feel like you're the one doing something that nobody else does, or you're the start, you're the bridge, you're the connect. Like I said before. I feel like you understand that you're the connect too. I feel like when people come to you for questions, or with questions, when people come to you for whatever the hell, or when people just start telling you, I don't know. I feel like you understand something. Like, it's whatever you do, nobody's done it before. That's the best way I could put it. So it just comes off. It's not that nobody's done it. It's nobody around them has done it. Like, maybe nobody in your family's done whatever this is, but it's part of your destiny though. And with I balance, with Libra, I balance moon, soul, sun and spirit, and your destiny. I feel like you went through, I feel like you decided to go through this, even though it wasn't always, earth element stability. It wasn't always, everything wasn't always just everything. It wasn't always a good, situation to be in. I feel like you stuck through something though. Yeah, I even look good in a broken mirror. You stuck through a lot. Like, you stuck through way, way, way too much. But I feel like in the end, it's just all worth it. It gives off the delivery vibes. Like, when somebody's like, oh, well, childbirth is so hard, it hurts so much. And then after they had a baby, they be like, well, it was worth it. Some people like, listen, let me say something. I mean, it was worth it, but that shit still hurt. The hell you talking about? Yeah, so it's gonna be how you know what I'm saying. It depends on how you feel about it. But again, I feel like overall, hey, you broke generational curses, so it was yeah. I feel like you went through some very hard things, but you're doing something, or you're doing things that nobody else has done before. So you're the bridge, you're the connect. Even if nobody does exactly what you do or something like what you do, it's the fact that you stepped out on your faith, like you trusted yourself, your soul. Yeah, Uranus genius. That's how you're. Yeah, I am a fucking genius. Because to be a genius means that you got to walk that fine line of insanity. Like you really have to test the theories. You have to test the theories. You have to test the whole thing. Like you have to run it down. You have to walk it down. And I feel like that's what you did. I feel like you walked this whole thing down until you found your destiny. There is a lot of things that you had to get through. There's a lot of things that had to go on. A lot of things. It's like when it all boils down, it boils down to right here of you still having figured it out. So that means it don't matter what the world threw at you. You still was able to figure it out. Some of y'all, you figured it out way super early. Some of y'all, you figured it out late. Either way, I feel like if you did something like kind of like quickish, I feel like you went through the absolute most. That's having a setting on difficult. That's that's having a whole bunch of groceries that you got to bring in the house, and you decide, nah, hell no, it's like a whole bunch of bags is 20 bags. So what we gonna do is grab 10 at a time. We only doing 2 trips. That's all it's gonna take. That's what some people do, and some people be like, all right, well, I can do a little more than 2 trips. Like, it ain't even that serious to me. I ain't even trying to have that type of pressure on me. So it depends on how much pressure you wanted to apply to yourself. And I feel like some of y'all was like, man, look, Lord, like, what I got to do? And some of y'all was like, all right, Lord, go ahead, let's do this. But like I'm saying, you taking a little too long. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to let you know. So yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, fourth house roots in Uranus genius, you felt like something was worth it, and that's just what it is. And that's how it comes off. Like, that's the only way I could look at it, is you had to have thought that this was completely worth it. Like, yeah, like, I want what I want, and that's what I want. I remember my dad used to ask me all the time, what do you want? Like, what do you want? What do you want to do? 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 At the same time he was asking me, I was still doing this, but it was just like, no, like, what do you want to do? Like, you got to find something you want to do. You try everything. What do you want to do? Only 2 things really captured my attention. 3-ish. But you solidify something. You put your feet in the ground with something. Jupiter abundance. You put your feet in the ground with it. Uranus genius. And you was like, yeah, you know how people be like, oh, you put your foot in that. Oh, my goodness. Some of y'all like, what the hell? No, not literally. That just a term that is the food busted. It's good as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's like you put your foot in that shit. Like, you did that. Yep, you did that. Yeah, 4th house roots, your destiny. You knew what time it was. Like, look, I'm destined for greatness. Like, point blank. If you ain't get to be a part of this, at least you got the witness. 7th house partners, yeah, 11th house friends. Boy, you're missing. I feel like there was a lot of people that you connected with that you wanted to be on your journey but just wasn't. And I feel like you're definitely you're connecting with soul family, point blank and period. So there's a lot of switching, that like a lot of switch out type thing that's happening here with Scorpio I transform. That's why I feel like you're in the middle of the transformation. It could have already happened, but I feel like you're in the middle of it, because I feel like things are changing like fast. But I feel like it's because you put so much, like, you put that pressure on you. Like, I can handle it. Keep piling the pressure on. I can handle it. I can handle it. And like, extreme pressure and extreme heat makes real diamond. That's how you can tell which one is the real diamond. Extreme pressure and extreme heat. Only the real diamond gonna make the cut. And I feel like you cut different. Period. I feel like you're cut different. What's this? Mm-hmm. Black Moon, Lilith Mystery. You knew. It's like, I don't know, Lord. I don't know what's on the other side of this. But what I do know is I don't got no other plan. I don't got another option. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna follow my goal. Like my goal, my dream, my gut. I'm gonna trust myself. I'm gonna follow my crown. Like I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this. And then it's like shit started getting hard, and it's like, all right, Lord, now, Lord, stop playing, cause you know this ain't even necessary. Like, come on, Lord. But I feel like, again, the more pressure that is applied, the more irritating. And I'm not saying it like irritation, like God trying to irritate you on purpose, but it the more pressure that's on you, it's like you decided if it's 20 bags and they heavy as hell. I don't care if, listen, my arms will just be fucked up for a good little 20-30 minutes, and then they gon' you know what I'm saying, my skin gonna go back, you know what I'm saying, to normal. But yeah, 20 bags, yeah, 10 bags, let's go, let's get to it. See, me personally, I would just take a laundry basket and put the bags in there and take it in the house. But that's just me. You know, that's just me. That's just cousin. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I ain't fucking up my arms no more. I learned that trick before. Fuck that. Yeah, a whole bunch of money. Owning second house. Or second house owning. Shit, some of y'all about to own the second house. First house, the body. Yeah, first house, the body. Second house owning. I feel like you take care of yourself, and then from there you start feeling good from the outside in. I mean, from you really flip shit. You really flip this whole thing on its head. Like you went against the grain so hard. That's cricket crazy. You went against the grain so hard that it just worked. Like, you crazy bastard. Like, you did it. That's cricket crazy. Jupiter abundance. Black Moon, Lilith Mystery, Jupiter abundance, fourth house roots, your destiny, and Saturn return. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I'm freed up to do what I please. I love it. Yo, I never change. I'm always keep it G. I'm living on my dreams. Guess this shit was meant to be. Believe that. It seems like every time you go to do something, and then it's like shit don't start working out. So you start to think about doing something else, right? I feel like you get. It's like you get I don't know how to put it. I feel like every time something goes like wrong enough, you be like, yeah, I ain't really feeling this. Like, maybe I should do something else. Like, not really quit, but maybe like put something on hold. And I feel like something always brings it back. Like, yo, come on, you got shit to do. Like this, like it's like it always comes back full circle. But it's because the transformation. I feel like you're constantly learning, you're constantly growing. I feel like you've been up under transformation for an extremely long time. But again, it seemed like, you know, that discipline finally kicked in. It's like, when are we ever gonna use this? It's like every day you're using the discipline every single day. Like, you're wondering. I don't know. It's so weird because I'm trying to explain it to you, but I just can't get it out for some reason. This is like running every single day. Somebody makes you run like 2 miles every day. You gotta run. You gotta run. And then you just like, but when the fuck is, like, am I ever gonna use this though? Like, I don't. This is just stupid. Like, I'm tired of running. Why do I have to run? And then some type of contest happens, like maybe you at work or something, and they like, yeah, so it's gonna be a track race. Right? And let's say you don't do nothing else. You don't do nothing else. You don't lift weights. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You just run 2 miles every single day. Every day. Why I always gotta do this? Then what happens, right? Because I feel like that's where why do I, like, why? Right? Then one day somebody does a contest. They say, well, we're gonna do a race. You gotta run 4 miles. Whoever wins, you get let's say $5,000. Tax free. All of that's yours right there. And you get an escort for X amount of miles so that, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody following you type shit. Like, you riding presidential. You looking like POTUS once you leave up out of there, right? Here's the thing. So right now you like, why I gotta run? Why I gotta run? Let's say nobody knows that somebody's gonna do this, but it's just like, because I fucking said so, because it's for you to be healthy, for you to exercise, all type of things. It establishes, discipline, right? So they say, yeah, 4 miles, $5,000. Anybody up for it? You say 4 miles, $5,000. That's it. Cause to you, it ain't shit to you. Why? Cause you run 2 miles every single day. Like, you do that like it's walking now. That's fast walking to you. Shit. Yeah, I'm with it. But don't nobody know that you've been running 2 miles since you was like 3. Don't nobody know that. Get to the line. Stretch out. On your mark. You set. Go. You watch everybody take off. Everybody take off, right? And the funny thing about everybody taking off is, if you ever seen Biker Boys, you remember how when they was racing on the freeway or on the bridge or whatever, they was like, kid, like, why? Like, they, you know what I'm saying? Race started and he just sat there like this. Like, they was like, what are you doing? Like, oh, he took off. He was like, yeah, this ain't shit to me. See, I feel like you start off like everybody. Just imagine, like, everybody start off running and you start off walking. And everybody looking at you like, what the fuck? Why is you... Like, yeah, you ain't gonna win. And it's like you let everybody get the first lap or halfway or some shit. Like, you let everybody get a good little distance in front of you. And then you just take the fuck off. And you're... Is that Flash? Like, you take off. Like seriously, like, this is my territory. I tried to give y'all a lot of head start. But it's right here. This is what I do. This is like, you know what? I'm actually glad that I always had to run those 2 miles, because if that shit finally came in handy. Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. Like, you finally feel like after a while, whatever, as everything starts to funnel down into the, you know what I'm saying, as it's transforming, I feel like you're starting to be more grateful that whatever you had to go through, It's like, all right, it was worth it. It was worth it. That shit hurt, but it was worth it though. It was worth it for sure. Mars Force and North Node Life Purpose. Yeah, I feel like you put a lot of pressure on your soul, but it was like, all right, if it's too much, let me know. And you was just like, nah, because I want to get this over with. Exactly. Endings and beginnings. 12th house escape. No, I want to get this over with. Uranus genius. So it's like, yeah, Saturn the truth. Hey, if it's too much pressure, let me know. No, I'm good. Let's go. Let's do it. Too much? Nah, keep going. I'll let you know. I feel like you put as much pressure on yourself as you could, but I feel like that extreme pressure and extreme heat makes diamonds. It shows the real diamonds. I feel like you made the cut. So you're escaping something. You got a new beginning coming up for sure. You're a genius. I feel like the way you did something, yeah, Gemini, because you think. Capricorn, I use Gemini, I think. Capricorn, I use. Aries, I am. Leo, I will. 9th house, faith, and 10th house, the world. Like, you knew it was something to whatever this is, or you know that there's something to whatever this is. You like, yeah, I don't care what y'all say. I know it's something to this, so I'm gonna keep going. And yeah, it turns out you were absolutely right the whole time. So yeah, you did that, but we already, exactly, Pisces, I believe we already knew. Exactly, Aquarius, I know. We already knew you would though. I'll be right back.